recording. We are going to SCAD. I want to ask you some questions. Alright, so you've been playing Destiny, and a lot of people are talking about there's no real way to describe it. Like, you can't really rate it until you actually play. So you tell me about it. You rate it, you tell me what you don't like, the pros and cons.
It's not perfect. It's a great game, but there's opportunities that they sort of missed. They could have made the levels a little less linear and actually let you experience the world, you know, not just hop planet to planet. But it's in its own way. There's a lot to do in there, and you got a lot of stuff you can unlock, play, level up, whatever you want to do. But overall, it's a great game. You know, just play it, you'll have fun with it.
So what would you rate it?
I'd rate it a 9.1.
All right. Have you been hearing any news on the DC films? I know you're a big Batman fan. I don't know if you heard anything about all that going on.
No, I haven't really heard about that.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Thunderbird in. Yes, ma'am.
Welcome to Savannah.
Did you put it in so we can find it?
Yeah.
Okay. I need it.
It's coming up. It's coming up. Always have these low buildings.
Boop, 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 boop. Can't go right, can't go straight, can't go left.
We're lost.
We don't know where we're going.
It's just finding it, exactly. Oh, we can't go that road, because that's one way. I'm really loving this. Okay, remember two back.
Too bad.
Two back. Okay, so you're gonna have to go this way, 2 streets over.
Dang, but it's that. Nice. That's that, what's that place called?
House
That's that zombies that,
Oh, diner.
yeah.
Adjacent means across the street, right?
Sure. Like, we're not that far back yet.
No, I'm serious, y'all. Adjacent means across the street,
Adjacent
right?
means like 2, 3 different angles.
O-M-G.
Stop. Nice pups, dude.
Walk that dog.
Work it.
Okay. Cool.
What do you want to check out first?
Gee, I don't know.
There's a lot to cover.
So I know yellow, definitely.
I guess,
So y'all want to worry about emissions later?
Yeah,
And
we can
try
do
to-
that.
Is that downstairs,
I got
right?
a feeling that emissions are going to be around all day, but I would
Yeah.
think taking advantage of all the tours and the
Yeah.
professors and seeing the locations would be more
We
important
can do
right
the
now.
emissions live.
Because we can always do that on the way back. What do you think?
All right.
Look at him now.
And y'all can get like refreshments and coffee and stuff.
I mean, I got a NOS. I got a NOS I forgot about because, you know, we got the mochas.
I'll see where that thing was at.
Yeah. I hope you got all of that.
No, I really want to know where it's at.
Welcome to SCAD.
Who can skin?
I didn't really do a proper intro, but I'm JakShrit, Kyle, and you know, that's what everyone knows me by. And here's freaking Aaron. Aaron's not even on the Y clan, but he's just here, old PS4 guy. We got a lot to cover, art and game design. Alright.
What would you want to do first? Life?
I guess the just check out the main stuff, right?
Yeah.
Is that the main?
Yeah.
Why not?
We should give the living tour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See how it is.
Go to see what's going on.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. Find your mother. Oh, she's. All right.
Hey, we're gonna see the living tour first.
They got biscotti. Yeah, y'all better get A's and B's and enroll in every AP class you can.
Oh, they got some nice stuff.
Right.
Can we go to the living tour first?
Y'all having fun?
Yeah, it's cool. I just gotta find the
Official.
Fun, huh?
Official.
official.
Yeah, I love that movie. Sure. My name's Kyle. I'm from Beaufort, South Carolina. I'd like to study art and game design. And favorite movie, probably have to say Lone Survivor. Shit off my fashion. Like real serious about it. We should be like, if you know every Batman movie, like my favorite movie.
My name's Aaron. I'm from Beaufort, South Carolina. I'm here to study about interactive design and game development. And my favorite movie would probably be The Patriot. Mel Gibson.
Alright, so we got a bit of digital media majors, which is kind of awesome because I love digital media, obviously, animation. That's actually the same thing. But I just want to tell you a little story before. Does anyone wonder, is very curious why our mascot is green?
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of like the randomest thing ever. I'm like, yay, bees. That was the first thought I got. But basically, it's a really interesting story. So, we started off based out of high school. And when we started off as a school, basically no one thought we were going to succeed as a school, an art school in the South. It's not really something that we thought was going to be possible to exist for a long period of time. It started in 1978. And with that, basically
seats though.
Yeah.
Twice the power.
GTA for get the back.
Is this all your first time doing Savannah? Or you guys? First time? Well, fun fact, technically Savannah is the most haunted city. I haven't seen anything, so I didn't know that fact. So it's actually way too good. Bill Dickel, one thing about this city is very historical city. So if you guys haven't had a in your time, I would recommend it.
That's including grad and undergrad. We have about 50 grads on campus. We have 60 grad students in learning. And then our undergraduate program is here. It's in Atlanta and in Hong Kong. Our interactive design development program is in multiple campuses. We are on the large campus and have large programs on campus. So I'm just going to talk about this. So what we're looking at here is just some mocap. Basically, this is student work, demo reel. And it's showing the student's ability to do mocap and apply it to CG characters. Step here. So you can step down here. We can actually see our outdoor facility.
Regular show.
So it's like whatever you make in motion, you can then project. You know when you see things projected on buildings and stuff like that. So essentially, we've got. You can see it. We can have all sorts of things coming in here as like an input. So this is a movie. It's just a QuickTime movie. And we've set up a preset. So each of these areas, that shape is then mapped to this, and we can move this very sort of interactively. We can shift it around in real time and map it out to different parts of what the projector looks at. Does that make sense? So this is really simple. Just by moving around from point to point, you can change them, and it will automatically change the sources. We just set up a different presets. We're using different parts of this. We can use like live cameras, we can use DJ software, we can multiple projectors strung together. It's pretty out there. So, you know, you can sequence this to music, you can produce a graphic novel, which was actually with live characters placed across, you know, like almost like a live comic. And this gets used a lot in production design and theatre. There's a lot of, Mark's just been up to Click Collective in Philadelphia for the summer on an internship doing this kind of stuff because they do this all over the country. There's a few companies that just specialise in this kind of work. So a lot of it happens in museums and different kinds of public installation contests. So from the motion point of view, we don't want to just be, oh, let's create. You can see the motion graphics work upstairs, motion media work. We don't want to be just like on the screen, we want to be everywhere. So, you know, this is an important thing of getting our people to go out and work on theatrical productions, themed entertainment, that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. So any of these sources, any of these, I don't have to change what's on one of these screens. I just pick this and move it across interactively to another space. You can see that it's taking an entirely different part of the, and all of these, I can just, these are literally just completely movable. So it's kind of, it's taking everything from here, it virtualizes it, and it puts it wherever I want it to be out on that projection surface. So that could be 3 projectors which are tied together in Blender, or it could be 10 projectors which are, and I can use cameras or different movies that we create. It's very, very flexible.
I think it's nice because it also shows motion graphics, which is particularly doing commercial work. This kind of starts to show the sort of fine arts side.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we do a lot of different projects in that. Yeah, so increasingly some stuff upstairs you can see where we work on a large building in Culver City with an architect who built this really interesting building. So we developed all these projections for that building.
I was going to take us to the mocap lab, but another tour just kind of stepped up, so I'm going to go upstairs and maybe we'll come back around. Thank you. Yeah, man. We'll go up the floor and I'll show you some of the stuff that some of the software that we use. Just talk a little bit about our program. We got four of these games I was saying earlier.
Feel like Gears of War a little bit. I didn't really get a good look at it. So.
These monitors cost more than the computers themselves. We have several labs here on the third floor. We mount plus other departments utilize them. If you're a 3D modeler, the new modeling techniques really require sort of a component method. If you're doing concept art, this equipment is the mainstay. So having experience with this software, Photoshop, to ZBrush, and Mudbox, these are also the software packages that are typically used for development. That are in this movie. We all pretty much use the same basic software, the same primary skills, but what separates each program is sort of our output method. You saw downstairs here, this is the motion graphics artist, they do projection of the walls. We see animation, pretty much knows what that is. It's ASCII, it's film, it's one of the movies you watch it. What separates our department from all the others is interactivity, right? We interact with the environment. So while we use the same initial development tools, our final output is different. So what we're looking at here is one of the main tools we use. This is the Unreal Engine. There are several game engines. What is a game engine? A game engine is the software that goes into displaying and receiving input and then creating the experiences, designers to create the experiences for game players. This software has been around for a very long time. It's been around, well, I'd say a very long time for the game industry, right? So games have been around technically. The first digital game was 30 years ago. Now games are everywhere. They're in your pocket, right? They're commonplace. This software has been around since '97. It's done by Epic Games. We originally were a game development studio that developed some of the best software. Now a lot of the other developers use their software to produce content. Because of the technology needs and the requirements, the expectations from consumers, you can't start from scratch. You have to start with the existing sort of tool set now. So if you go into a computer science program, you're going to learn how to make a game editor. You also learn how to program the games themselves. But you don't have to do that. You can focus more on design and utilize the tools that we now have. Another one that's very popular is the Unity engine. We primarily teach Unreal, but we let our students, when they get into their projects, to use whatever game engine technology they can get their hands on, because that's the way the real world works. So we focus on one to express the ideas and the concepts, and then once you start doing projects, you can say, all right, well, this engine, this technology is better for what we need to do for our concepts. So let's take a peek at what this is. So this allows you to basically build the environments. It allows you to take assets that a modeler does. Modeling is done with programs like Mudbox and ZBrush. You actually build the content, and then you can basically place that content into your environment. And what it does is it allows you to set tasks. Right? It not only makes it look pretty, you actually have to start worrying about building the interactions, the experiences that the players are going to have. So I've just placed a simple asset. If I hit play, now I'm walking around that space and controlling. So I'm simulating what my players will see when they play the game. So this software is also a scripting environment. So I'm just going to bring up the level blueprint so you can get an idea. And what's amazing about this is that a lot of people go, oh my God, programming, it's so scary. But today's software tools use visual scripting environments, which is just amazing. So that allows visual people to do things that they would not have normally been able to do. Most people see lots of lines of code, they just kind of blur out. I know I do, and I've been programming since I was 10 years old. So visual scripting environment allows you to think modularly. It makes you worry about what it is you're making and not worried about whether you're missing syntax or some minor thing that you typically find issues with in programming. These are the classes that I teach. I teach technical classes, so I teach how to script these environments. I teach how to do technical art. I'll show you some examples from those classes. So this is from our real-time shaders and effects class. And in there we focus on building materials, right? So that's the creation of the surface that you see. So modeling just makes the form, and then materials actually define what it looks like. And so in this class, the students learn to do material transition, which is pretty commonplace in games, right? If somebody gets hurt, then you need to change the texture on the object. Or if something gets burned, or whatever it is that you're doing, the material of objects have to change and transition. And then we also focus things on like doing what targets and particles. And so in this particular case, in this class, we're not making a game, we're just making the effects that you might find in a game. And so this would be, for a technical artist, this would be the things that they show. Or for an effects artist who wants to work in the game industry, this would be an important class to take. And we do go over things. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this student project. The students did great work, but there's always more to do. You know, when I look at it, I see this is that they have water coming up, but they don't actually have the stones look wet. The texture doesn't change below the water line. You know, some of the things that we do in critique. So every time students do projects, they have to bring their stuff up and present, and then the whole class looks at it and gives them feedback. Right? We talk about what works, what doesn't work. And sometimes projects are amazing, and sometimes they're not. We say, move on to the next one, you learn from that. Not every project is always going to be the one that goes into your portfolio. So you can see in this particular case, not only they do the material transition, but we also have doing effects like this. This is actually animated through the material. So this is changing based off the material properties. We'll talk about techniques on how to do that. So while we're not computer science, we are technical art. We do teach scripting skills. And that's pretty much the commonplace now. Right? Anyone have any questions?
How long do students take to make all these projects?
So these particular projects that we're looking at right here took 10 weeks. So the way I structured my classes is that I actually have them sort of build each of the pieces one at a time and then compose it at the end. So it's a modeling, it's a materials and shaders class, so we'll focus first on just making a basic texture. I have them find an object, right? In this class it's not modeling, so they have to find an existing model. And then they have to make a new version and an old version. Once they have that, we go into our second assignment, which is actually building that transition, right? So how do you get it to change from one state to the other? Okay, now that we have that, then we go into the particles. So what are the effects that we need for our scene? So the student thinks initially sort of what their still life is going to look like, and then they, each of the assignments work towards that. And then the final assignment, they have to put it together and add some cleanup to it. We'll talk about camera control. Some of them you can see are stationary. Some of them have minor cameras, camera movement. These are done in the game engine. So while these projects are not games, they are real time. I'm showing you pre-rendered videos of them, but they are done with the technology that you use. Your final model.
I wouldn't mind doing that. I've used clay before. Back in Robert Small, though.
You said you were biased, but if the student was trying to decide between Atlanta campus and here, are there specialties between the campuses where you might see?
Football players.
In terms of you're thinking about getting a machine, it's not necessary before you get a SCAD.
I'm just worried that my daughter is looking to get into more animation and doing that. What do you recommend? What kind of?
Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Some of the students really like Macs. I'm not a Mac user. I like PC. Even though I work for Steve Jobs, I'm still like, I want to. It's personal preference. But we can get free. Maya has an educational license, which we can get free. A lot of people work on their machines here and at home. The software that I teach, Meeting, has very, very educational friendly. They have free download for anyone. Basically, it's called a Learning Apprentice. So there's lots of different software if you want to look at it before you get here.
We're looking for her, you know, if she has a Mac now, she uses SCAD,
Mac's perfectly
and she's
fine.
Mac oriented, she's not Mac Windows,
Well, you're going to work with whatever operating system that your class is in. Operating system, when you're in the application, if you have Maya up on a Mac or you have Maya up on a PC, it's going to be system.
Okay.
So the packages that you will be in will be similar. The operating system, you should be able to adapt. And you will be in classes, some of the classes will use Windows, for example.
Me and Aaron are at the freaking Hive. This kid's freaking eating some food. Tell me about it. How has it been? A lot of people, a lot of students. Freaking sucks trying to get food. Tell you what.
Got Aunt Jemima at the
Oh yeah, you already know. What to do? Freaking banana. Yes.
I got the monkey hands.
Yes.
I got the monkey hands, dude. Look.
Oh, it's so official, dude. Is it like a glove too?
Yeah, it's glove.
Freaking banana.
I'm about to buy this for
What?
real. I'm about to buy it for real.
Oh, Halloween day would be the best.
Oh my god.
Put that dang grill
Dude, I'm
on.
about to buy this stuff for real.
Transforming.
Oh my god.
But the audits are well. But hot dog, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Where's your... Welcome to Batty Creek. Now we're at the mall. And we're in Bass Pro looking at guns. Here's all gun. And you know, pretty cool. Freaking Thompson's almost trying to open. You can feel the stuff on the back.
I don't think this is Uzi.
What I'm talking about.
Really big Uzi.
That's what, yeah, it's a really big movie. I had P7. That's what I'm talking about. Sniper rifle is pretty cool. That's what I'm talking about. And this one's slightly better, I guess. Then that one's got a speed reloader and a sling on it. Alright, this has been JakShrit's first vlog for the Y client, even though this guy's not even in Y client. He's been killing on Destiny on PS4. Aaron, tell me about the day. Tell me what's going on.
Well, just going around SCAD.
Yeah.
Pretty good day so far. Just finishing off a little Bass Pro.
Yeah. Pretty badass guns, I'll tell you. It's the giant eagle. That's that Splinter Cell.
Yo, that's the cool.
That's what I gotta get.
Dude, I would get that so
Oh, look at the giant ass clips.
insane. I mean, this looks kind of crappy, but at the same time, it's really cool.
I mean, if you take care of it, you'd probably be fine.
Yeah.
You probably upgrade it to yourself. Sure, it ain't hard.
I would use this just because of the looks.
Alright, Aaron.
This is
Say bye, dude.
Bye.